All right, let's talk about a word you probably use all the time without even thinking about it. Pen. Seems simple, right? But what if I told you that this one little word actually holds a secret? A secret about how language can be incredibly powerful and efficient. Yeah, let's dig into that. So let me ask you something. Think about all the words in the English language. Thousands upon thousands, right? But how many do you really need to get by? To have a good conversation or explain a big idea? What's your guess? A couple thousand? 10,000? Get this. The answer is 850. Just 850 words. Now, this number comes from a really cool system developed back in the 1930s called Basic English. And the whole point wasn't to dumb things down or limit what you could say. Nope. The goal was to make communication super efficient, a powerful tool for everyone, everywhere. And that, right there, brings us back to our humble little word, pen. Pen actually made it into that exclusive club of 850 words. And if we can figure out why, well, it's going to totally change the way you think about language.
Okay, so first things first. Let's start with the obvious one, the meaning of pen that you and I and everyone else immediately think of.
Right. It's a noun. A pen is a tool you write with, using ink. Super straightforward, totally universal. We all get it. Easy peasy, right? And you see it in a sentence like this. She sat down with pen and paper. You can picture that perfectly, can't you? There's zero confusion. It's just clear. Okay, but here's where it starts to get fun, because that exact same three-letter word has another meaning as a noun, and it's completely different. This is the unexpected twist. So look at this. You've got a tool for writing and an enclosure for animals. I mean, one is about expressing ideas, creation. The other is about, keeping things in. Totally different worlds, but they're both packed into this one tiny word. That is what we mean by linguistic efficiency. And again, look at the example. The pigs walked slowly around their pen. You instantly know what that means. You see the fence, the whole thing. And there's no confusion, even though it's the same word we use for writing. So pen is already working overtime as a noun, right? Two different meanings. But believe it or not, it gets even better, because we can also use pen as a verb, as an action word. And as a verb, it actually branches out into a few different things. You can pen something as in write it, you can pen something as in enclose it, and you can even be penned in, which means feeling trapped. And you can see how all of these ideas link right back to the noun meanings, can't you? It's really clever. I love this example. The letter was penned by Shakespeare. See, when you say someone penned a letter, it just sounds more intentional, more artful than just wrote. It has a certain weight to it, doesn't it? And the other verb meanings make perfect sense too. You pen an animal, well, you put it in a pen, and if you feel penned in at a crowded party, it's that same feeling of being trapped in a small space. It all connects. It's just so neat. All right, so let's recap. We have pen the writing tool, pen the animal enclosure, and pen the verb for writing and enclosing. Now let's put it all together. This is the big reveal. This is why pen is basically a linguistic superword. So here's the deal. Pen is short and easy to remember. It's a noun and a verb. It covers a bunch of different but related ideas, and all of that makes it a powerhouse of efficiency. And that is exactly why it was chosen for that list of 850 essential words. And get this, it's not just an English thing. The word pen, or a version of it, shows up on Wiktionary in 73 different languages. 73! That just goes to show how fundamental these ideas are to people all over the world. It's a truly universal word. And really, this is the main takeaway from all of this. The whole idea behind something like Basic English isn't just to talk with fewer words. It's about picking the right words, the ones that do the most work. It shows you that the real power of language isn't about how many words you know, but how versatile the words you use are. So yeah, the next time you pick up a pen, maybe give it a little nod of respect for all the heavy lifting it does in our language. And that leaves me with one last thing for you to think about. What other superwords like pen are hiding in plain sight, just waiting for you to notice them?